Hello science fans, welcome back to Science Fun with Austin. Today we're going to take a viewer request here, a little belated, but we got to it. This is the hot ice experiment involving sodium acetate, and this is the trihydrate version. We have some water warming up on the stove, and that should be enough. To take the hydrated form of the chemical and melt it into a saturated solution as we drive the water out of the hydrate. You can see a little bit starting to come out. May have overfilled it just a smidge. Alright, it's taken a little bit of time and some heat, but you can see we're starting to drive the water out of the hydrated crystal here. Very soon we should have a nice saturated solution ready to go. Alright, we did have to get a little water add a little bit just to be sure we didn't have any seed crystals in there. Now we have something that's a little bit below saturated solution at about 140 degrees or so. We will exploit the solubility curve of the sodium acetate by gently placing it into the Science Fun refrigerator. And now we'll have to wait a little bit. We've chilled our solution not in the freezer bit, so we should now have a supersaturated solution. The interesting thing about a supersaturated solution is that any slight agitation can usually cause the surplus solute to precipitate out rather quickly. Let's agitate. Let's agitate. Interestingly enough, you can see here where we're getting a plume of ice pouring out, and the crystal is spreading through the mixture here. That's kind of cool. This is kind of interesting. It's almost a gel that you get rather than a solid crystal.